Esther Nakyagulanyi Kiweewa. I'm a married woman with one child. I have a degree in banking and finance, but afterwards I went into serving the community and doing social.
And for how long are you doing this social work already?
Now 7 years. I'm doing it through the prison ministry, helping the children for the prisoners and helping the women. But basically we are getting their children that are left outside where they're put in jail. So we collect their children to take care of these children, at least give them some education to know who they are and to give them a place of where to sleep. So that is basically what I do, is to go into the prisons, counsel the prisoners, pray with them, and also pick up their children because they cannot live with them. I've visited the women, the men also, not only the women, because there are also men who are single fathers, but they end up in jail and they have children. So I'm given allowance to do what I'm doing. Yes.
And until what age are you allowed to take the children?
The age has no limit as long as they are children that are vulnerable and no one can take care of them. No family member can take care of them. The problem is if you're put in jail in Uganda, no one wants to associate with you. You become an abomination, you become like a curse. So no one wants to associate with you. So that means the children are vulnerable and less privileged to get the things they need to get, the basic needs, to get the education, to get the love, and also to get the hope that things can change again.
So you take care of them like they grow up in a normal family, you give them food, education?
Yes, we give them everything. Food, we clothe them, we give them education. And now that is where we have a problem, that we can no longer take them to the school that had given us health, because they are asking for a lot of money for school fees, which we cannot handle now and which we cannot afford. So we need to get a place for them, a school that will also help the community plus the children, help the children and the community at large. And also to make sure they get a children's center, because now where they sleep, it's a bit, a place, a bit good, but not good, small for them.
And how does the community where your project is, they accept the project?
Yes, they accept, because last time when I talked to you, and then I told them Mr. Erik has given us a positive feedback. One of the chairman, the board chairman, one of the leaders in the village, he gave us bricks. He said, if you're going to build something, I've given you free bricks. So now someone has already offered free bricks, so because the community is going to be built, so the community supports it. Yeah, and they are ready to support us in any way they can.
And what made that you 7 years ago made such kind of decision?
First of all, before I met my husband, I had not yet encountered such people with less privileges. But one of my workmates got issues at work and she was put in jail. So when we went to visit her in one of the prisons in Uganda, first time, that is when I met the children in the prisons, and others were not dressed up, others were not treated, they were sick, but there was no medicine. Others were malnourished because of the food they eat in prisons. So the idea clicked, but it never sunk into my heart. But when I got married to my husband, I found out he went through a same situation. My husband grew up with a grandmother, and the grandmother couldn't take care of him. So he ended up into a place that helps children back in Bopoma Simbi. And that place helped him so much to study, to also discover who he is, to believe in himself. And so his background touched me a lot, that pushed me to do what I'm doing to go and help those children. So I speak to the parents too, like counseling them, giving them a word of hope, and also showing them you're still loved no matter in the prisons, and also encouraging them and taking some things to them. We give these women sanitary towels, We give these women sugar, soap, because at the end of the day, no one helps them. So, and that is the way then, ask them for their children. Can we take your children? Can we take care of them? And they're like, it's okay, because they can't get education in prison. They can't get the basic needs in prison. They cannot get good food in prison. They cannot get clothes in prison. So I began that way to take care of them. So I couldn't continue with my work because it's a lot to go to prison and then get the children and then look for clothes, talk to people, can you help us with clothes? Can we get food? So I ended up losing my work, but gaining something that I'm helping someone to know the future is bright and to know they are loved and to know no need of killing yourself because your mother is in jail, because your father is in jail. So that is the way I began the journey. Yeah, my husband's story pushed me a lot. And now I'm seeing so many children are touched and so many children's lives have changed. Yeah, through the small we have been giving them and the copy I've been sharing with them by giving them things. Yeah.
So you experience a lot of good things and nice things, which you might not have found in the career you had for yourself in your mind. So it went a different direction, but even though it's not for your own career, still what you get it's much more high than what you ever would get by a career in normal life.
Exactly, because it's now my husband he can speak English, but when I see these children too that they can at least say hello, thank you, it gives me joy and hope that someone can understand what hello means. Because in this world, if you don't know how to communicate, you will lack a lot. Communication means a lot. So me giving a child with my team, because I'm not alone, so we giving a child hope and giving them a foundation and a standard of knowing who they are and explaining themselves, it gives me much joy, and it makes me feel peace that someone back in Uganda will understand and speak to multitudes because someone helped them and they also save others. So my joy is to save the lives of these children and to help them meet their dreams and see their dreams to come true.
Do you get any financial or other kind of help from government in Uganda?
No. The only thing the government can do is to allow you access the prisons, is to allow you take care of those children. That is the only thing they can give you. So the only thing the government helped me with is to access prison freely, that I can go to any prison in Uganda, and any prison, even at the borders of Uganda, I reach there, in West I reach there. That is the only thing they can give me. But the rest of the things, it's me to find out how to reach the prisons, how to get the children, how to take care of them, how to close them, how to feed them. Yes.
So financially, you're on your own.
Exact. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And do you have, knowing this, I have particular needs in things, or that you bring the project to a next level, or to it becomes better than what you have in mind, what your dream is?
Yeah. Sure, I believe it will become better and bigger, because also the number of children, they are bigger numbers, plus also the community, because we are not only doing it for the children, prison children, but also the community that has allowed us to be there. So now I'm seeing it is growing a bit bigger, the dream is becoming big, and I'm seeing it is grow, which was small and finding a lot of problems. Now I'm seeing at least go on, this helping us, and some things are being met in the supernatural way. The need we have is we want to put classes, like a school for the children, because now we can no longer afford taking them to a nearby school where they used to go. and also a children's center, to make a children's center for them, because now we have one house where they all sleep, boys and girls. So we needed to make a children's center and also to put at least classes. You can begin with 2 to 3 classes where they can study from, and the same class can be a dormitory where they can sleep. During the day they study in that same dormitory, and during the night they can sleep there. We turn it into a sleeping place. So those are the needs we need right now. So, and what we are looking forward to believe that God will do it for the children to get a place where they can sleep and a place where they can study, from which we can call a school for them, and which will also help our community at the end of the day. Yes. And the other needs are like the basic need for those. They are there, but the need now that we have is the children's center and the school. Yes, if you can get that, then the rest can be easy to beat. I want to thank everyone who is watching us and who will watch us. And I just want to say, if the Lord blesses you and if in any way you're touched, please go on to help and to support, because you are helping a child who one day will become a leader and will one day help somebody. Even a small encouraging word can help, a small prayer can help, that God may help our team that has been led by Mr. Erik, Lord, to enable them to help these children. But your prayers, your encouraging words, your messages can help. And if you're there and you want to know more about it, please, we'll continue to follow, and then you will know more about us. May God continue blessing you, and we are praying that bigger dreams are coming through these children, and you will not be disappointed. Thank you.